I know about Toastmaster Club in 2007. Somehow I didn't get the chance to go and join the club. I never see any meeting of the Toastmaster Club. Once you see a live meeting, then I come and get the guy. And then there is a goal setting exercise by Prasad, 26 June 2012. I am remembering the date. And very good education session on that day. He asked me, whatever is in your mind, in 10 seconds you have to write all your things. One of the things is I have to create my own Toastmaster Club. And within 6 months we initiate this activity because Leo was also joining it. And once we had to, after that, and that was an effort, and we started the third demo meeting. That is on the 24th April 2013. And immediately within 3 weeks, we got support from the management also because we work. And this time we say whatever the status, we start with the meeting. So first 4 months from May, June, July, August and September. Till September I am fighting for the minimum 20 people to have a club. And by virtue we got 17 and 3 people we are converted and we start the club. But in between, from the formation of the club, we never cancel any meeting. So that's the duty, whether the people are there or not, but we have a meeting. So demo meeting is very much important. If you want to start a club, you need some person to see how we are conducting the meeting. And unless until they don't know about the Toastmaster, and if they attend the half of the meeting, they won't serve the purpose. So please post, people will attend from start to end. That is the main thing. Unless until they are not attending the entire meeting,
there is a seamless transition of work between primary and secondary, and the secondary can take over. Also, this prepares that secondary to be the next primary for the next executive committee. So it's also like a knowledge sharing session that happens over a span of 6 months. And some of the other things that I think this will be more relevant to corporate clubs. We have actually been trying hard to always make sure any achievement of our club, we let the senior management know. There are a lot of advantages in the sense that right now our office principal knows the club very well, so he actually encourages us a lot. In fact, there is a session for all new joinees where they introduce CS and they also have a pamphlet that they share. We have actually convinced them to give us a slot in that pamphlet where there is an introduction of Toastmasters, and also the principal during his introduction encourages everyone to join. We also in our club have an agreement with the finance department where any Toastmaster who finishes his 10 speeches, once he's done with 60-10, the company actually reimburses the entire membership amount to that person. So that is a very good push for all people to become members. And we also encourage the senior management in general to attend once in a while, so that once they are convinced of the use, they can convince other people, and like that we can keep our membership going.
What are the challenges?
Challenges, like I mentioned, we being a sales and marketing consultancy company mainly, having availability during weekdays is a big challenge. So even though we have like usually fixed timings, Thursday afternoon during lunchtime, because that's that 1 hour where everyone is relatively free, you never know the availability of that person in the morning. That person might think he or she is free, but by afternoon there's a sudden meeting there and they can't make it. So usually getting people to attend the meeting is a challenge. But then we try to encourage the Toastmaster of the day and the VP to continuously reach out to people and ensure that they don't drop out. That's something that we do. But obviously ensuring attendance has always been a challenge as a corporate.
So, invitations can you share with others?
That we share with
So, for all those who are busy with their schools and folks, please restrain them to eating itself. Don't throw it at me if I don't take a bit longer. Right? Okay, so I belong to the John Deere Toastmasters Club and I'm the sole representative of the club this evening. We meet on Thursdays at 10:30 in the morning. We have a 1.5 hour session. Again, as even again, as Harshit happened to mention, being a corporate club, we do have challenges pertaining to attendance. And for that, what we thought was that the word needs to reach out to people. The very first thing that struck my mind was visual perception. So what we began as a small measure was that the awards and accolades that we used to get from various other clubs, the ribbons for that matter, what we used to get in our weekly meetings, we used to post them or say place them on our tables in a way that others could see it. And let me tell you, that has created a significant effect whereby we have kind of increased our membership by around 6 to 7 members in a span of 1 month. So again, small things, but then creating a big difference. Then as a committee, we also decided upon certain initiatives by talking it over with our HR team, because John Deere has around 4 clubs internationally, 3 of them abroad and 1 is over here, all chartered, and John Deere Global HR is sponsoring those clubs. So we were wondering why not our club also at the same time. So now there are talks and negotiations with the senior management whereby we are trying through some criteria if the HR could align sponsoring certain people or maybe the executive committee to some extent. So we are in process and we believe this will take shape in weeks to come. Then challenge, yes, the big challenge what I can remember is attendance, and we definitely are moving towards that direction.
It's no sponsor to Tech Mahindra for since last 3 years. So they were trying. Finally we got it happened in last April. So we formed in April 2014. So we are still the babies who are crawling. So we don't have the best practices, but what we learned from other clubs, we try to implement that in our club. To promote our club, we usually use the Facebook, and we have something called the Josh TV in our cafeteria, which actually displays all the events going on through the organization and all that. So we try to display word of the day or whatever. We had the charter ceremony, so we try to display all those ceremony certificates, whatever we get. So all the charter certificates we try to display. Also, we got fortunate that our club is sponsored by the Tech Mahindra. So the club membership they paid for, whereas the individual is paid by the individual members. We have the count of 22 members in April, whereas since April now it's like 4 to 5 months. So we actually got 5 nominations which are going to turn up. And since you mentioned that, right now we are meeting on Thursdays 12:30. We try to match up with the lunch hours and all that, but some of the projects got changed, and that's why people need to work little late. So usually people come in at 1 o'clock in the afternoon and work till 9 or 10 to collaborate with the US and UK customers. So what we are now doing is we are running a poll to have the appropriate time. So EasySpeak is the best. I believe that's what we use in our corporate world. Everybody is on their smartphone, so they get the messages or the meeting requests on their smartphone. They can access or accept it there. So that's the best practice. But the challenge is always to pull the people out of project to the meeting. So that's the
according to our needs. For example, for our club, for every meeting we have prepared speeches and evaluations and table topics, etc. So we can customize the portal to have such arrangement so that anyone who wants, who would be giving prepared speeches, they'll nominate their name on the site. And the best part is, like, we do plan 4 meetings in advance. So that is the practice we usually follow. So that really helps us to have smooth meetings overall. So that is one of the best practices that we really emphasize and follow. So that is quite customizable. So according to anybody's needs, we can use that. And the challenge which we recently are facing is our office is recently moved from Baner to Hinjewadi. So few of our projects, basically MSc, so that is left in Baner and rest are in Hinjewadi. So half of the club members are there and half are here. So that is the biggest challenge as of now we are facing. So we are working on that and trying to increase the membership charge. And achievement-wise, we are the president distinguished club, and have for getting 5 members registering twice. We are also been awarded for stand-up and Stanley.
The Smedley Award.
So this is all about our club.
Challenges?
Challenges, yeah. So the membership, I mean, the attendance is the challenge. Since we have not bifurcated, we are now 2 offices.
How many members here?
As of now, we are 18 to 20 members in new office, and we already have 78 members in the old office. So just filling in the gap.
From our club has been selected as area governor. Toastmaster Leo Fellows as the area governor of area E5, and Toastmaster Samantha is the first runner-up in the international speech contest was Mr. Girish. He was also part of our club. And just for your information, he was instrumental in. He was a founding member of Toastmasters Club of Pune East also. Suman can also tell about that. He was there, right? Yes. You were the VP Education at that time, right? So now talking about the best practices in our club, recently started the Toastmaster of the Month Award. I'm not sure how many clubs in Pune have it, but we do have it. Okay, John B also have it. Great. So what is it all about? We observed that there was some attendance problem going on in our club. So we started a point-based system where we were giving some points to attendance. The person who wins the award, ribbons, who is the TMOD, who takes other important roles such as the general evaluator, one who is the speaker, and any other role player. We have devised a point-based system. So we have a Toastmaster of the Month award. We also recently introduced the Best Role Player Award. We observed that many of our members were not performing, I would say, to the best of their potential. So we started this Best Role Player Award. It was applicable to the, apart from the evaluators and the speakers, to everybody. This created more interest in the club meetings, and we observed that people are now starting competing, like they are trying to perform their roles to the best of their ability. So it just did paid off. Then we have a very vibrant Facebook group, and it is one of the most visited Facebook group of any Toastmasters club in India. Moreover, our Toastmasters site is magarpatta.toastmasters.org. Still it is that name. But if you will search Toastmasters in Pune, you will see them first. And as you know, Google arranges its results according to the site that is most visited. So we have people who are coming from Basad and Hinjewadi. They start searching for Toastmasters in Pune. They came to know that there is a Toastmasters club of Pune. That's all. And one thing we have started off late, that we are calling eminent personalities from different walks of life to give guest lectures in our club. We had Dr. Nand Kishore Rathi, who is the CEO of Lonathis Institute of Career Management. He came over to our club. We have Mr. Jayanta from Landmark. He came to our club. We have Mr. Ketan Dosa, Masala Dosa Productions, who came during a joint meeting. It was in the month of May. So that was a huge success. Then talking about the other best practices, we have a PR newsletter, and I guess our area governor can talk more about that. We have some people all over the world who are writing articles. Those of the members who answer the listeners' quiz properly, they get a perk. One more thing. Our group strength on Facebook increased from 130 to currently 60 in a space of just 2 months. I think there are more, but I would like to share now some few challenges. The last one we faced was regarding the venue. As I told earlier, we were operating from the Magarpatta Management Institute, and then the Bitcoin school came over to that institute and asked us to please leave President Polite. So now we have shifted to venue. So we now shifted to the Red Carpet Institute. The other challenge is sometimes we are not starting on time. So we have now made it mandatory for the sergeant at arms to start at 2:30 at any cost, because it's very important that the meeting ends on time. After all, it's your valuable time. Even if you are spending in Toastmasters, it should be proper. And the other challenges, maybe Satya, do you have any other challenge? Would you feel in our club? I think the biggest challenges was the members who have paid their dues but they are very reluctant in attending our meeting. So recently what we have done is we have started pulling up the members so that their goals are our responsibilities and we make sure they attain those goals and succeed in their life. So I think this is the
We have internal wiki where we have posted the entire month's calendar or 2 months calendar for all the roles. People simply go and add their name and for this day I am taking this role or this kind of participation. We make sure at least we have the full calendar for next 2 weeks, including Toastmaster and the train speakers. Rest things we manage at the end. The challenges is still the same. IBM is a global company and we have people working from all the places, sometimes even from home. So to get them every Wednesday 2 to 3 is a challenge for us and we encourage them to participate as much they can, at least all the role takers and we also have the HR engagement which is sponsoring our club membership and everything. We have very friendly environment in our club and many thanks to Porter School from Black and Witch, Samit Das. Okay, so initially they coach us a lot to get the pace of starting the club, conducting meetings and getting trained on the role takers.